name is Ryan Hart. I'm your second host, and I'm absolutely honored to be here as well. よろしくお願いします。
さあ、そしてですね、本日 Day2 も日本の国技相撲の聖地両国国技館よりお届けしてまいります。いや、ということでね、昨日もすごかったけどね。
すごかったですよね。アクション満載になる一日は間違いありませんでした。
でしたね。まあ、昨日から5日間、開催されているこのカプコンカップ11ですが、今日は2日目ということで、
ですよね。全然まだまだですよね。
まだまだ楽しめる。まあ、昨日はね、結構どんな感じでカプコンカップって進んでいくのかなっていうところも見ていただいたと思うんですが、まあ、今日もね、昨日の感じで進んでいくんですが、ちょっとだけ変わってる部分もありますんで、そういったところをですね、初めにご紹介させていただきたいと思います。
So there are a few small changes from yesterday. Although the flow will be very, very similar to how the action was cast yesterday, there are going to be some small changes. I'm going to jump into those right now.
そして今日もですね、お昼から、こちら国技館の方にはですね、たくさんのお客さんに来ていただいてます。みんな気合入ってっかー。ついにね、日本開催のカプコンカップなんで、昨日もね、めちゃめちゃ声援があったというところでしたよね。はい、さあそれではカプコンカップ11のご説明からさせていただきます。カプコンカップ11とはストリートファイター6の世界王者を決める年に一度のビッグイベントです。優勝賞金は昨年に引き続き100万ドル。
Capcom Cup is the annual event where the World Street Fighter 6 champion is decided. The first prize is $1 million, exactly the same as last year.
カプコンカップ11は昨日から、8日土曜日までの4日間開催。昨日、今日、そして、明日7日金曜日までは総勢48名のプレイヤーによるグループステージを行っていきます。そして8日土曜はグループステージを勝ち抜いた16名のプレイヤーがトップ16トーナメントを戦い、カプコンカップ11の優勝者を決定いたします。
Now for the tournament overview. Capcom Cup will run for 4 days from yesterday, of course that was the first day, up until Saturday the 8th, and then from today until Friday the 7th will be the group stages. Of course we've got 2 more group stages days left before we go into that top 16 finals, and then on the finals day we're going to have the Street Fighter League World Championship.
さらに最終日の9日日曜日にはストリートファイターリーグワールドチャンピオンシップ2024が開催され、世界3地域の熾烈なリーグ戦を勝ち上がったチームが世界一の称号をかけて激突いたします。
On the final day, which will be Sunday the 9th, Street Fighter League World Championship 2024 will be held here, where teams that have won their regions from around the globe will compete for the title of World Champions.
ストリートファイターの世界チャンピオンを決める濃密で濃厚な5日間をここ両国国技館で皆さん存分に楽しんでいきましょう。
So, as the days count down and we get all the action underway, let's enjoy the remaining days of Capcom Cup 11, where we find out who is going to be the Street Fighter World Champion.
さあここでグループステージのスケジュールをご覧いただきましょう。48名のプレイヤーは抽選で6名1組の8グループに振り分けられ、 Day1 から Day3 の3日間でグループ内で総当たり戦を行っていただきます。グループ内の順位決定方法は同じグループのプレイヤーマッチ勝利数、そしてですね獲得バトル数による、得失点差の合計、グループ予選で、直接対決した、結果で勝利した選手が優勢という順に順位をつけていきます。
Let's take a look at the group stage divisions. Match times for each group are shown on the slides provided, and the changes from group A to H will be around 7 to 8 seconds. As a general rule, So, looking at the group stage schedule, the first players will be on the winner's side, and the second place finishers will be on the loser's side. Players who then lose on the loser's side are out of the tournament, and then players on the winner's side that lose will drop down to the loser's bracket. All 48 players will take part in the group stages, where you have 8 groups of 6 players who have been assigned to these groups randomly and will compete in a round-robin format over the next 2 days.
なお Day4 に進出できるのは各グループ上位2名のプレイヤーとなります。 トップ16のプレイヤーによるトーナメントマッチは、こちらの2名を、8グループから集めてのトーナメントとなります。各グループ1位はウィナーズサイド、各グループ2位はルーザーズサイドとなります。ウィナーズサイドで敗北した選手はルーザーズサイドへ行き、ルーザーズサイドで負けると敗退となります。こちらがダブルエリミネーション方式となります。果たして賞金100万ドルを手にするのはどのプレイヤーになるのか、皆さんで見届けていきましょう。
Players will be ranked in order based on their number of victories, battles
They
won,
actually played yesterday. I don't know about today.
based on the results of their direct matches. The top 2 from each group will go through to Day 4's top 16 finals.
それでは昨日の Day1 を終えての各グループの順位表から見ていきたいと思います。さあこちらはグループ A からですね。
So now we'll take a look at the groups, and we start with Group A.
昨日は1試合した選手と2試合した選手がいますので、2試合して、2勝している選手がやはり、順位暫定1位になっているという感じですかね。
So there are players yesterday that had 1 match, and there are players that had 2 matches. And so the players that had 2 matches are quite far along, especially the ones that have got 2 wins and 0 losses, have quite the advantage coming into Day 2, where they only have to play 1 game.
さあこのように B、C と、暫定1位は2勝0敗のプレイヤーが多いと。さあ
So the top line is obviously the player leading the group with 2 wins and 0 losses, and then there's a second place with 1 win and 0 losses.
はい、さあ各グループ、0-2になって2敗してしまった選手もまだまだ、今日明日で、盛り返すチャンスはあるかと思います。
Players that have 0 wins and 2 losses still have an opportunity to bring it back today and tomorrow during the course of their group, but they probably won't be allowed to lose any more games if they want to have a chance of qualifying.
はい、ということでこちら今見ていただいているグループ H までの、昨日のですね暫定順位を見ていただきました。はい、このように全体で見るとこのような形ですね。さあ続いて本日のスケジュールです。
So moving on to today's schedule.
はい、このような形でですね Day1、Day2、Day3 と、今日の Day2 は、グループ D から F、 そしてグループ A から C は、最後の時間になるということで、
So the order of groups has changed around a little bit. We're going to start off with Group D today as opposed to A from yesterday. And we're going to go through D to F, G to H, and then at the last 6:15 slot, we're going to go from Group A to C once more.
はい、大体3グループ、初めは D、E、F が終わったタイミングでインターバルの方を挟ませていただいて、その後3グループ終わった後にもインターバルが入るという形で覚えていただければ分かりやすいかと思います。よろしくお願いいたします。
So after each group, we're going to have an interval, a small break, and as you can see, the 12 o'clock start for Group D and F. After that, there'll be a small pause, and then at 3:45, we'll start Groups G to H, and then again 6:15, Group A to C, and that is going to be the general flow of Day 2.
そして今大会のスポンサー様のご紹介です。この配信は鈴木株式会社ほかふもふのお店 NTT 東日本、オフィシャル PC パートナーのガレリア、オフィシャルモニターパートナーの MSI とご覧の各社の協賛でお送りいたします。
And now let's introduce the very important tournament sponsors. The distribution is provided by Suzuki Motors Corporation and others. The event is brought to you by Fumofu's Shop, NTT East Japan, official PC partner Galleria, and official monitor partner MSI. Now we move into group introductions. Let's go.
それではお待たせいたしました。早速参りましょう。まずお届けするのはグループ D です。それではグループ D プレイヤーの入場です。
And now it's time for the group introductions. The group D to E. Let's get into the player introductions.
まずは英国のカピバラ卿、 Broski!
Hailing from the UK, it's the great Capybara. It's Broski!
Yumo果敢なる獅子、ブレイブリー
And coming out next, it's the Dauntless Bravery!
シーズンの外波的未来 VS バー
A man who definitely has an appetite for victory today. It's the futuristic supremacy. It's VX Bow!
ベストキット from Chile ブラス
At just 15 years of age, he steps onto the Capcom Cup stage. It's the young karate master, Blaz!
東海岸の最終兵器アイト
The 2019 Capcom Cup champion walks the red carpet, the lethal weapon, Idom!
ソウルの腕自慢アームペラ
From South Korea, the confidence incarnate, Emperor!
さあということで、こちらのグループ D から見ていくわけですが、
はい。
ここもすごい実績のプレイヤーたちが並んでますよね。
そうですよね。昨日も少し対戦しまして、
はい、
ちょっと経験増えた状態になってまして、
そうですね。
一体多分戻って動画を見てるんだろうけど、
昨日のね試合見て、自分の試合も相手の試合も見て、
はい、新しい対策をできてるんじゃないでしょうか。
そうですね。さあそれではステージ6名の選手に集まっていただきました。皆さん今一度大きな拍手をお送りください。
お願いします。
さあそれでは、こちらの皆さんにですね、総当たり戦本日もしていただきまして、上位2名を選出する、戦いに入っていきたいと思います。それでは選手の皆さんスタンバイをお願いいたします。
These are the 6 gentlemen that are going to do battle momentarily from Group D, and 2 of them are vying for that spot in the coveted top 16 finals. But for now we're going to have the players to get ready on standby for the next match.
そしてここからはこの熱い戦いを盛り上げていただく実況席の皆さんにお渡ししたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。
Alright, that's it for me and Aru here at the stage. We're going to hand over to the casters to call the action. Let's start the day.
Welcome back to another day of Capcom Cup play. We're in Group Stage D on the second day. And that D may stand for dangerous, depending on what happens here. My name is Seiko. I'm doing my boy Vicious. Yo, let's get into this.
You know, I was thinking about what had happened in the very beginning of day one in that group stage. I was very energetic, very excited, but now a little bit of anxiety is peering through. Why? Because of what these two on the stage had just said. These are the games that are ever so important for those that have gone 0-2, right? A single loss could really tarnish their shots at getting into the next phase of it all, into the top 16. But as it stands right now, the 2 players that are geared up into battle right now has to be Blaz versus Emperor. They're currently sitting at a tie record of 1-0 each, and it's going to be a very explosive one to start things off because they were very impressive right out the gate.
100%. For the Shoto play, they have been showing different sort of styles, different characters as well. But I like the different ideas that they bring to the table. Emperor, very aggressive, active up in the corner. Blaz has a weird intention in terms of when he wakes up, what he does. Instead of like we mentioned yesterday, doing ODDP, he'll delay OD Fireball to get the knockdown in the dungeon and things like that to go into killing your drive gauge. So this is what we have for Group D again: Broski, Bravery, VX Bow, Blaz, Idom, and Emperor. As you mentioned, Emperor and Blaz in the top spot. Blaz only played 1 game yesterday. Today have to play a little bit more to go through, but Emperor I'm looking at him, man. He is looking real dangerous.
He is, yeah. I mean, like the actual king of the group right now is Broski, right? He went undefeated 2 games straight. I
That's
feel like
true.
he's been the big anomaly for a lot of the players here. And looking into what the matchups are looking like, they better be prepared for it. And he's going to be playing twice. But starting things off, obviously 2-game Blaz versus Spirit Zero Emperor, IDOM versus KSG VX Bao, Broski versus Blaz, Spirit Zero Emperor again versus Premier Access Bravery, and of course to round it off, 2 still criminally unsponsored IDOM versus Broski.
Yes, please hit them up. They definitely deserve it. Everybody good in the content and good in combat. But as you mentioned, we start off with Blaz versus Emperor, very high in terms of how they're doing and out here in the brackets, but also their shuttle play, different sort of styles. Emperor has a Bison if need be. We've mainly just seen the Ken. Blaz has a rotation of Ryu, Ken, and Ed possibly.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to get into that in just a bit, but looking at the overall spread, right, with Broski sitting at the top, he's in a very dominant record. He's a +3 game differential because he went 2-1 against Bravery, 2-0 against VX Bao. Blaz kind of following suit. He's at +1, or actually Bravery following suit at 1-1. VX Bao at 0-2, Blaz with 1-0 as well, IDOM 0-2, and Emperor at 1-0. You can see what the point differentials are just based upon their overall record within the set. So as you can see in this overall matrix, it was a lot of pretty back and forth. I think there was the most 2-1s that we've seen throughout the entire day one.
Yeah, longer games, definitely. Much fun. And honestly, I think we'll get to something like this. I think this group will continue that sort of energy. I think we'll start off with a game that's going to be close. I feel like this game will be down to the wire.
Wow.
It was Emperor to start off the day for Capcom Cup 11, Day 2. Let's get it.
I was just thinking about the alt costume that Ryu has. I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like there's had to be a little bit of inspiration towards like what we have on now,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the Capcom Cup 11 jackets. But that's neither here nor there. What's here right now is game 1 of the day of Group D. Let's get it. Blaz versus Emperor.
Get so much reward. One hit. Nice punish counter in the top 2 side switch. Out of the corners. Do not want to be there. Going to mid-screen regardless.
Oh, he held on forever and a day. Emperor shook his head of approval. He's like, you know what? I like that. I respect it. What are you going to do about it, though? You're going to give me a lot of chip. I'm totally fine. Once I get out the corner, though, it's going to be my turn to play. And this single thing is going to get him his drive gauge back, but more so the pressure. Emperor is so good at corner control, as we've seen from day 1.
Yeah, the chin lines and things like that. Does land the 3-piece right there. Punish counter, mini kick, driver versus back it up a bit, but pause. Worse off in that drive gauge department. That means Emperor can throw out the only fireball. Drive rush, just like that. Finds the confirmation. Even with the skill, he'll be able to kill. Just one bit of bar, level 1. DP gets it done. Excuse me. Ever optimal is Emperor.
Yeah, that corner control is something serious, man. We talk about what happens when it throws you in the corner. It's been like a pivotal cornerstone of talking on the social media apps for so long now, and it's for a very good reason, right? Emperor just has so much control and so much damage potential. But that's the second time Blaz tried to go for the donkey kick and gets punished severely, but now the punish is coming Blaz's way with that low medium kick to start it up. Emperor not too shy to let that uppercut rip. Low forward again into the Jin Rai. Watch out the overhead. Doesn't get perfect parried. Get out of here. Get the side switch as well. Blaz with the meaty jab. Let's see that offense.
Jabs continuously again and again. Give the meaty overhead blocked out, but Emperor with the walk-up jab gets a counter to the side from the Dragon Lash. He's got the bar to block. One confirmed. He was looking for the crouching to kick. Gets perfect parry. Get back to the mid-screen again.
Yes, after that, pretty much at 0. Forward, yep, had to keep it clean. You have to keep it a true block swing after that.
Yep.
Oh, same with Emperor as well. Blaz now in the corner, and it's still the sweep! He's hitting so many times down below where he least expected it. But man, from that range, that was such an educated guess.
Wake up sweep. For a possibility of $1 million. Oh, big drop though.
What
Turns
no,
the
what?
walk-up throw.
What, he went for a throw? He went for a throw as a punish, Emperor.
Just a mini kick. I mean, he's been doing that
Anything.
continuously.
Literally anything.
That's one of those things where I think you're the other person.
I don't even know, man.
I don't know, bro. Early morning, shake. Get money out of this group nice and easy. Walk up against a tap parry. Unfortunate in burnout is Emperor. Blaz with the pressure. The bar at the bottom. You're about to drop. Do not get open up. No cross the DP. Too late to do so. That's fine.
Yeah, that was a little bit actually our mistake. If it had been a roundhouse donkey kick, which I think it might be, it's not punishable. Our mistake. But either way, Blaz secures the game. Emperor, totally understandable that he would try to go for a walk-up throw. That was our mistake. Emperor, he had it down pat the whole time, trying to go for that mix against Blaz, but Blaz was just too keen on it, right? Throwing in the mix sometimes everybody gets it. That roundhouse donkey kick, again, not too bad of a tool.
100%. And again, Blaz has played this character so much he's going to understand what Ken wants to do. ODDP on the media stand fierce will get him some distance on the bust out. Knocking over the jabs, and then Jin Rai well spaced out. Interruption in between the string. Knew that was fake.
parry after that, man. So much reward off of that perfect parry coming in from Emperor. But Glaz now trying to scrap his way out. OD Fireball to keep Ryu in check. I like this control again from Emperor. Switching between the normals, switching between the fireballs. It is so ambiguous. Now the throw, even more so of a guessing game. What do you do about this, Glaz? The sweep comes in against the medium kick, well timed for the punish.
Oh my god, this worked out so much. Crouch me to kick to the chin ride, finds it there, Pierce. Perfectly done for the space trap. Drive rush, trying to go for a throw. He techs, but Boss does not have any bar to play with. The drive impact will kill gameplay around that idea if he wants to. And he just looks for the low. Nice and easy and breezy. Armper trying to put it back on the board. He's a game on the board, I should say.
And I like that. Very aware that he's within the space to trade against the Fireball if need be. All he needed was one touch regardless. But now this corner control, yes, the run overhead counter hit. We do get a link off of that. So much dangerous potential here from Emperor because he's at level 3 and fully healthy on the drive gates. But the fear springing out from the corner. Blaz, he denied it. He was actually a little reluctant to press anything right on the meaty timing.
Scenario here, Emperor, the entry point to finish things off and give himself a game. Oh, that could have been it. And the jab, the perfect parry. Did not get past any sort of momentum at all. Tatsu actually able to get the side switch outside the corner, get himself some distance, the walk-up throw. It's still not over. Never count Boss out, especially with Reed when that big boy damage he can hit like a truck. Just don't let him do it. The walk-up jabs.
So smart. If you had seen what he had done prior, right? He did a walk-up throw against a block donkey kick. A little bit different on the stats in terms of on block because he wasn't burnout, but still in a very similar situation. Ryu is going to be safe enough. I'm going to try to get this fixed. He denied it a little bit by delaying that jab. Very smart. A big change up there from Emperor.
Game to game right now. Staying like it. On counter, it's the only time to drive rush. Ends it with the DP. Fantastically done. No conversion off the crouching medium punch, but he's hunting for the next hit. He's going to get out the corner combo. DP ender. Next.
Or you. I think that's the first option. The first time we've seen that option exercised from Blaz thus far. Overhead, man, a lot of trickery coming in from either the Jinrai, the step kicks, etc. And now he's taking liberties by moving forward, trying to throw in that counter hook with the crouching medium punch with Blaz. He's still stuck in the same spot up until this point. Solar plexus destroyed.
That was so smart. Having to get that forward Pierce to work out. Fades out the OD. Holds the brakes just a little bit. Hits the heavy kick.